If I pick out that mic, no, it's me again. If I pick out that mic, no, it's me again. They told me pick out that mic, yeah, it's me again. If I pick out that mic, no, it's me again. Yo. You don't know about angels. I like girls, they make my still bang girl. In the dance with my foot on the handle. Bras from the drink with a damsel. Now I'm trying to make a trip to flannels. The lifestyle changed like channels. And I still pay for my travel, but I'm trying to invest in my castle with a parcel. This finna be a battle. So I'm saying ooh, ooh. Tell the galley to move. She didn't want me with Nike. Now she friendly with loops. Baby, what you want do? Cause I'm feeling your mood, but your attitude rules. So I tell her baby to bop, break it and do not stop. I might try my best not to flop. Call a drink, just got me all lost. I pray to God that I do not bust. Them man, they hating always on us. Man, I'm feeling just like I'm Ross. Just like I don't have to watch clocks. My baby just settle down. Eventually I'll give you the crown. Do not stare at me with the frowns. Cause now you know I'm the talk of town. You know what comes around goes around. And sometimes I don't want to hear a sound. Cause now you come with your bullshit how. Girl, I give you just 2 more rounds and bounce. So I'm saying ooh, ooh. Tell the galley to move. She didn't want me with Nike. Now she friendly with loops. Baby, what you want do? Cause I'm feeling your mood. But your attitude rude.
Kushy Konvos. Yo. Oh shit, kind of far back from this. Welcome back, everybody. This is Kushy Konvos, episode 22. Back again with it. I am Big Blanco, back with my lovely co-host, Pretty Unique, and Trail. Here to smoke some weed and talk some shit. So grab your kush and join the convo. As always, how everybody doing this week? What y'all been up to?
Cool. I just got updates on my case and shit, and I gotta take a tolerance break for real this time because I gotta be on probation in a month. So
they only, I don't know, in Jersey
they only test you the first time.
Yeah. That was just about to say, in Jersey they only test you that first time and you're good to go.
And my tolerance so high now, it got to a point to where like I really don't even get high like that no more when I smoke. So
don't tell your PO you got a podcast.
Yeah, definitely don't.
Definitely not doing that shit.
But yeah, I've been good, chilling.
All right. So you got the what you said, you got your hair done today? What you did to it?
A simple little blowout.
Oh, okay.
Simple blowout, nothing special.
Also, I'm working on getting a logo for my business.
I'm just I'm trying to get braids, little short braids for when I go out there in Cali.
Word. Speaking of what day, do you know what days you're actually staying? So I can plan some shit around there.
I know that only thing I really know is that our flight is at 1:00 here Eastern time and on the 16th. So I guess we'll be in California at like 1:00. I'm getting that's what I think.
That's a coast to coast flight. It's gonna take about 4 hours, 5 maybe.
5 hours to 6 there. So it'd be like 2-3 here.
Is it a straight shot or you got a layover?
Straight shot, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's dope. Fucking
it's like a little 4-hour flight. But yeah, it'd be like 3 when you get here. So you said on the 16th?
Uh-huh.
All right, for sure. And then when y'all headed to Vegas, so you said y'all weren't staying in Cali the whole time.
I'm gonna text her and ask, and I'm gonna let you know for sure what.
Sure.
Cause I don't know. I be letting bitch do the planning.
I feel that. I feels it. Well, shit. I guess I'll do my little updates. I have been doing shit as usual. Working on some behind the scenes stuff for the podcast. So
I did get 2 people for the YouTube video. I just have to finish editing it up, and I just asked for last week's. And I just asked the dude, can I use him as an intro? Because he actually all right. Like his song is actually a little banger. And the second dude, he didn't have no visuals, but I mean, it's something.
Well, good stuff. With that, I'll jump straight into my little announcements then. Do a little announcement segment. Got some announcements for y'all coming up on the podcast. We got some things cooking, some things in the works we want y'all to be a part of. First is our 420 special. We're all gonna try to be in Cali for 420. So with the Kushy crew finally in the same place for the first time, we're gonna try to do it kind of big. I've been talking.
Hopefully we can get it done.
Oh no, we're gonna make sure that happens. If I gotta buy niggas flights to make sure I can get out here. Well, you already got your flight, so you coming.
Yeah, I'm already
but I got a videographer so we can shoot content for like a whole day. Basically gonna be free of charge for us.
Okay, look at us getting professional.
Yeah. So we're gonna be able to shoot some content. I was thinking we could obviously shoot the pod live with the three of us. Also want to try to do some type of music, so we could do maybe like a 420 cipher or something. So y'all artists out there who think y'all can spit, want to be in Cali on 420 with the Kushy crew, hit the email or hit the DMs.
I'll spit a 16 shit.
Please don't.
Hell no.
But yeah, Kushy Konvos
get this
in
nigga
Cali
off
on 420.
the air, nigga.
So anybody looking to be involved with that, anybody in Cali or the LA area wants to collab on some shit, just hit us up. If you are listening. Also on announcements, we are looking for interns. I actually found one already who's gonna be helping me edit this episode tonight. But also looking for some more interns. Anybody who's interested in being a part of the podcast community, the podcast world, you want to learn about editing, hosting, producing, any of that stuff, tap in with us. We're looking for some more people to spread this responsibility around so we can grow this podcast the right way instead of the co-host doing all of the work, because we just trying to host.
Because that shit is a lot. And I'm like, it's like you gotta do your own shit, you gotta do this shit, and it's just like, come on, I got things to do.
But I'm trying to start businesses and shit too.
Last announcement. Okay. Last announcement. We are doing a giveaway. I didn't check the follower count today, but once we hit 100 followers on IG, our brand
people
sponsor
have been following this past weekend. I've been seeing it because I get the notification every time.
So once we hit 100, which will probably be this week, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go ahead and do a giveaway. Pick one of our 100 followers at random, and we will be sending you a special treat from Urban RX. I've already got on the phone with them and talked to them, and they're willing to pitch in for this giveaway. So once we hit 100 followers, somebody's going to get a free treat in the mail.
For sure. I think when I get mine, I might fuck around and save that bitch until my flight so I can take it before I get on the plane.
Nigga, don't save it. I'm just going to be plenty more when you get here. That's 2 months away.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They're going to save one.
Right, that shit will be stale as hell.
You don't eat that shit when you get it. But yeah, those should be getting sent out to y'all this weekend for y'all.
Also for those listeners who care, I have.
Hey y'all, that means I'm gonna be high as shit next pod.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm with it.
I'm getting my beer butter off the ground. I'm getting my logos and shit made for my businesses and all that. So if you want to get a luscious, luxurious beer like mine, you can go ahead and buy some of the Red Sky Cosmetics.
This nigga trying to do cross promo on the pod. How you trying to shameless plug your own business? This is Kushy Konvos time.
Also, I'm back on Twitter, so follow me at T Money from the M. That's T Money FRMDAM.
They don't like you, nigga.
He is back on the grid. He is back on Twitter. That is an important announcement. That one is important. Your beer butter, maybe not so much. But check my nigga's beer butter out too if you interested. But yeah, those are the announcements. I just wanted to update all the followers and fans. As Trey always mentions at the end of the podcast, make sure you subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff. But let's jump right into new music. It wasn't much to drop this week. I only got a couple things on my list, so I'll let you start, Kyrie, because I feel like you listened to way more new music this week than anybody.
I listened to a single from Big 30. I ain't really like that much. It was a lot of ass that dropped. I ain't gonna lie. So it's a lot of trash that dropped. Nothing notable except for T Grizzly dropped a decent Lil Lucy and R&B single from D Gaddy. I don't know who that is, but they dropped a dope song. So
I guess you didn't listen to shit this week.
I did. Everything was ass. Everything sucked.
I thought you were gonna name like the notable hip hop stuff they dropped because I didn't really catch any of that. I have some R&B is really all I listened to this week. Bryson dropped the Anniversary Deluxe Edition with 5 new tracks. Not much to write home about. Ant Clemens dropped the Anniversary Edition. Talk about Bryson Tiller. Ant Clemens dropped the Anniversary Edition of Happy to Be Here. I'm not sure if there were any new songs on it. I remember I really liked the album when it dropped the first time. So I liked it even more the second time. So check out Ant Clemens' Happy to Be Here, the Anniversary Edition. I'm pretty sure there's extra songs on there. I just don't know which ones it were in particular.
I didn't listen to the first one, so I got to download that.
Currency dropped a project.
I'm not gonna lie. I cannot fucking stand Currency. That nigga can't
You
rap,
always say that whenever he comes up on this
because
pod.
he can't
I love
rap.
me some Currency. Currency
can't
is
rap, bro.
one of the elder statesmen of weed hip hop.
That nigga be ruining songs for
Currency
me, bro.
a legend. Currency a legend for real. But like
Easily.
I can't get it. I can't get into
he
the
be
music,
ruining
bro.
songs for me, bro. I'll never forgive him for ruining Let Me Hit That by August Alsina. Nigga hopped on a beat and fucking destroyed it. That shit was dog shit. I was mad as hell. I'll never forget that man.
But that's August Alsina fault. Currency's not the type of artist you're supposed to be getting on certain features.
That's Currency fault. Why the fuck did he hop on a beat and do that?
Because August asked, because they both from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Well, that shit was terrible.
Good ride music, good smoking and ride music for sure.
For sure. This Friday, we got more music coming. We got album coming from OTF, aka Lil Durk. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm expecting to hear a lot of Durk and Vaughn, so which I don't mind.
I feel like no. Usually when you do them OTF albums, it just be them other niggas and they be ass though.
Yeah, every nigga on OTF outside of Durk and Vaughn and maybe that other nigga, I forget his name.
Obviously not important if you forget his name. He must suck too. I'm just saying. It's not something I'm highly anticipating. I don't do group and label projects no more.
Me neither.
None of them really be hitting for shit.
Yeah, same.
The TDE dropping project, I'm listening.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think TDE ever gonna do a compilation because all the artists are so artistic. They ain't got time to be trying to make one song to put on a compilation project. They're trying to make a whole album.
They might as well do the Dreamville thing, lock themselves in the studio for a week and then just drop what come out.
Nah, that obviously didn't work for Dreamville.
Yeah.
Ain't heard a whole lot out of them since that drop. Keep pushing that album back. I did see something in new music, and I wanted to ask y'all if I had heard. Did y'all know Drum changed his name?
No, what's his name now?
Shelly.
Why?
Drum is better, bro. He should have kept it at Drum.
I have no idea. I was
He's just weird.
I was scrolling R&B songs, and I never gave a fuck
about Drum. So me hearing any news about him, I would have never.
I really like his tone. I liked a lot of his songs, but the song I heard was really good. And then I looked at the artist name, and it said Shelly, FKA Drum. I was like, when the fuck did Drum change his name? Man. So the artist formerly known as Drum. Thought that was interesting.
And he dropped the album. Did you listen to it?
It was just a song that I caught on Spotify. It was a good song. I enjoyed the song. It was actually really good. One of the better songs that I heard. Not my rotation record though.
I listened to bits and pieces of Duke Deuce's album. It wasn't for me, bro. I be trying to give Memphis artists a chance and shit. The nigga who made the Crunk Ain't Dead song.
Definitely gonna be
made the what song?
The Crunk Ain't Dead song.
I don't even know.
The fat nigga who be dancing and shit.
No idea what you're talking about.
All right, but yeah, I tried to get a man a chance because he's from Memphis and shit, but that shit was ass, bro.
Bro, whenever you bring up some regional acts that we don't know about, you gotta. I understand, but you have to bring more information for our listeners who are not familiar, because clearly your co-hosts don't know shit about this nigga, so we can't even comment. You got to bring more than just. I listened to a couple tracks and it was like, if that's the case, you shouldn't even brought it up.
I figure niggas know. But, I figure niggas heard the Crunk Ain't Dead song. It was trending on Twitter for not long.
Nah, I ain't hear it. But moving on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Obviously, not much music dropped, but there's some music news, so we can get into some of that. There's some shit going on. Y'all want to start with rap versus wrestling?
Yeah, somebody need the body slam.
It's a publicity stunt, right?
It's got to be.
WWE probably end on it.
Why? I don't get. Why is it Bow Wow and Soulja Boy? Like, that's such a weird ass combination. And Randy Orton and Triple H, like.
Because these niggas clicks whenever they do.
These niggas is big as shit and fighting these little skinny ass niggas. Like, that shit don't even make sense.
Bro, this shit is hilarious. But it's funny though, because there are parallels. Like rap and wrestling definitely have their parallels. They both just as fake as one another. There's a lot of niggas running around doing stunts for attention and publicity and getting hurt on accident for clicks and likes.
Nah, that nigga Randy Orton was getting on Soulja Boy though. I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of winning the argument.
No, he definitely was. In that argument, like wrestlers really be.
Yo, that nigga Randy Orton, he had one of the best fucking entrance songs ever. I hear voices in my head. It's hard as fuck.
That shit hard. And then when the beats drop on that bitch, that shit. I'm like,
I know. Shit. Oh, one of the illest ones.
I used to go crazy in my living room when I saw that shit on Monday Night Raw.
But if it had to be two rappers, it's definitely Bow Wow and Soulja Boy who gonna be provoking beef with the wrestlers though.
Right.
Any two rappers.
Bow Wow came in unprovoked. Like, no, nigga, get out of here.
There's another one I could see doing it just because rap don't work, but that I won't name drop. So.
Oh, that was sweet. I thought you was gonna say somebody.
Yeah, like why not say it, nigga? We don't know that
because he's a federal informant, and I won't use my podcast to name.
What rappers would y'all like to see in the wrestling ring against some actual wrestlers? Like, who would you like to see get body slammed?
I want to see Casanova get body slammed, bro. I feel like that'll be funny.
Every nigga that was in fucking Def Jam New York. They used to, they really had the niggas doing some wild shit in Def Jam New York, but that shit
especially Snoop Dogg ass. Especially Snoop Dogg ass. Snoop Dogg used to beat my ass in Def Jam Vendetta on PS2.
Bruh, I can't believe they gave us that bullshit ass Icon, and then that was just it. That was it for that. I can't wait till they remaster that shit. They got
and they made a game full of rappers. Ain't none of the rappers get paid for that shit.
Right?
Crazy. That's the industry for you.
That's a fucked up shit
for you. Hell no.
Take me off the game.
Right, I would have said the same shit. Like, you got me fucked up.
Like, you ain't gonna give me a royalty check or nothing,
nigga? Hell no, bro. These rappers do anything for a check. Sell their likeness. Right. Look, get that label advance. Next thing you know, your likeness being sold without your permission.
Shame. Got smart, tighten up, bro. Gotta tighten up.
Now y'all out here hurting for money because y'all can't go on tour. The label's still making money off them streams.
Mm-hmm. Some
that shit is crazy,
going on
bro.
tour. Some niggas bounce between Houston and Atlanta every weekend.
Yo, the whole South about to open up in a minute. It's Texas and Mississippi.
That's
fully scary, open with no mask now.
Scary sight.
Woo.
That's a scare. I'm never going out there in Texas. Fuck that.
Them niggas volunteered to be a test subject. Yeah, we about to see how these vaccines working. Let's see if they really work or not.
They've been.
I mean, I heard that they don't.
Mask mandate off out here, but the stories.
I heard people are still getting COVID after they get the vaccines. So, like, what the fuck is the point?
Niggas still getting COVID up? No, hell no. I was thinking about getting the vaccine too.
Cool. It ain't even available to us right now.
When they talking about paying niggas $1,800 to take the vaccine, I'm like, shit, fuck it. You give me $1,800.
If you gotta pay me to take it, I probably won't take it. Does that mean that's why you gotta incentivize it that much?
But they say I want to go to a concert, nigga. If I gotta take that vaccine to go to the concert, I'm gonna take the vaccine to go to the concert. Like, because I want to.
I mean, that's light work. You right.
I still like this Janae Eco concert.
I don't like big concerts though. I only like indie concerts, so it's not like it's gonna be a whole bunch of motherfuckers in that bitch anyway.
I'm trying to festival one time. I miss festivals.
I can't do it. I don't like. I don't know. I only did Rolling Loud, and it just wasn't for me at all. But maybe I don't know. Maybe something. I'll try a different kind of festival. Ones with a bunch of hippies, because I feel like they're not going to be as rough as those fucking people.
Oh yeah, the Roll Loud, wild.
Mm-hmm. It's too much.
Mosh pits and shit.
Yeah, I got carried away, nigga. I almost died in that bitch. I was just so lucky that I had a bitch that could stay on the ground, because nigga, my feet wasn't touching the ground for a good 3 minutes. Good 3 minutes in that motherfucking crowd.
You gotta do something like a Broccoli City or like a Made in America, like one of those one day shits. That's not too. Yeah, or don't get too active.
I can't do the mosh pits, bro. Because if somebody accidentally hit me, I'm swinging on everybody, bro.
Dude, that's the point. Everybody's in there swinging. They don't care. They in there to get swung on. And they swinging back.
Not give a fuck at all. And that's why I don't like that shit. Because I'm too pretty to be in the motherfucking mosh pit, and niggas is out here doing all this extra shit.
Bro, that's
if I get elbowed in the face, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, that's wild that rock and roll shit transferred over to hip hop like that. Like that's artists you would never see.
I do love me some Linkin Park. That was like one that was going to be the one concert I was going to do it with white people for, but then Chester Bennington died, so now I'm like, damn. Now I'm not going to risk it, but I was going to risk it for them motherfuckers, and I know I get wild and them
Hip-hop mosh pits are so funny.
Yeah,
so funny, bro. To see 21 Savage on stage talking about open that shit up for a mosh pit, like it's so funny. Like to see niggas you would never.
It's so crazy that they're just like so
so
accepting of how wild it gets in there.
The Travis Scott mosh pits and shit.
Yeah, bro, they love watching that shit. Yeah, Travis and Uzi, like they be going, like they will make the whole crowd, like they be pointing them out.
Bruh,
like
little
here,
Uzi really be throwing BBS fucking chains into the crowd. I'm still mad to this day. He ain't throw that shit nowhere near my way. fucking dick, bro. Him and JT are so weird. It's such a weird ass combination.
Bro,
it's such a weird ass combination.
I'm not surprised, bro.
JT, but they've been talking about each other for a minute.
I am.
JT
I know
been talking about,
but
JT
still,
been rapping.
It's so weird. Why?
She been rapping about getting with rich niggas her whole career, and now everybody's surprised that she got with one of the richest rappers.
Uzi is not one of the richest rappers.
Shit.
Richest
active rappers. I ain't talking about Drake and Jay-Z and them niggas. I'm talking about niggas in his lane.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Uzi got way more money than everybody else in his lane.
Uzi's definitely one of the highest earners in hip hop.
I'd
give him top. He's one of the top 20, if not top 50.
Maybe top 20.
Uzi's albums do numbers and the niggas tours does numbers.
But it's not a lot of it's not like it's a lot of niggas that's making a lot of money right now when it comes
not now. I'm saying
artists.
I'm saying if we talking before, like pre-COVID shit, like Uzi was headlining damn near every festival. Like every Rolling Loud stop, Uzi was a headliner.
Mm-hmm.
And if not a headliner or a performer, he did Day in Vegas Festival, like Uzi's definitely one of the highest hip-hop.
Uzi gonna be eating off the EXO tour life for the rest of his life.
It doesn't matter
from just a music standpoint.
Little Uzi is still a fucking weirdo, and then JT, I don't know, maybe she's a fucking weirdo too. That's just a weird combination. That shit has nothing to do with money.
She from Florida, of course. That's the only explanation.
Do I think JT would even look Uzi's way if he wasn't rich? Hell no.
I mean, duh. That's obvious, but it's still why look.
But when you a weird nigga with money, you can get
if I had JT money, I'm not getting with little Uzi. Ugh, that's disgusting. I look good as shit.
But JT money ain't little Uzi money.
I mean, Trail got a point.
It don't matter. She has access to a bunch of niggas with a bunch of money. Like you act like little Uzi the only rich nigga.
He's not the only rich nigga, but look at this. But think about it this way: JT raps about and wants bags. Little Uzi buys bags for himself. Why wouldn't he buy it for his bitch?
Mm-hmm. Every nigga, any nigga that she gets with is gonna do that for her. So I don't know what is y'all point. I don't get your point.
She want this.
Uzi got more money than these niggas.
And
nigga,
Uzi got a whole anime decorated Bugatti. Don't he got two of them?
I don't fucking know what Little Uzi has because Little Uzi's a weirdo and I don't pay attention to him.
I don't listen to his music, but I know that nigga.
Wait, that's a contradictory statement. He can't be weird and you not pay attention to him.
He's weird, so that's why I always gotta see this nigga. I don't fucking like nigga. I hate seeing Playboy Cardi shit, but I see Playboy Cardi shit. You think I want to see that? You can't help what you see.
I'm not saying
you always gotta see Little Uzi's ass because he's popular.
Playboy Cardi don't make Lil Uzi music, and he don't make Lil Uzi money.
Nigga, I'm not comparing him to Little Uzi. I'm just saying I hate seeing Playboy Cardi because that nigga's weird as fuck.
So who else do you think JT should have if not Uzi?
I don't know. She could date. I'm just saying, why Little Uzi? Like, there's no appeal.
Why not? Why?
There's no appeal. Y'all haven't given a reason why. Y'all didn't give any reasons. Y'all just said, "Oh, that nigga got money." That's not a fucking reason. That's not a good reason. There's mad niggas who got money. You act like there's mad niggas who have money.
Really, the baby? I don't see that.
Ew.
I don't see that.
Ew, the baby is he's that football head. So
listen, JT had Kodak shooting at her.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga Kodak really shot his shot at fucking JT and then was married the next week. Like, what the fuck?
Something wrong with that nigga for real.
Mm-hmm.
It's Florida, bro. It's Florida.
And then Florida he went to jail.
Bro,
and they
y'all
was
remember
when
y'all remember when he dropped his phone in the shower and everybody saw how small his shit was, and then he told everybody, but your mamas be sucking on it. That nigga funny as shit. That nigga is funny as shit. He may be slow, but that's a funny ass nigga, bro.
For a fact. Oh shit! While we on music, y'all never acknowledged that I was right about Pooh Shiesty.
We did. I said that last week.
Yeah, nigga, he came in and apologized.
I started the pod with that last week.
Oh,
but again, this nigga do not be going back and listening to shit.
Right.
I do sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes
I listen to that shit right in the morning, bro. Like as soon as so that I could find shit to like edit up as a clip. Like the funny part.
You need a job. That's what you need. Your unemployed ass. We're gonna give you a job.
Hey, I make money. I don't need a job, nigga.
No, I'm talking about some responsibility on this podcast for this nigga, because that's why he don't go back and listen. He don't got a reason to.
Like I was saying, I have a lot more faith in Pooh Shiesty now. He's the one for sure.
I mean, I don't like his music, so I can't really speak on that. Like even you, I mean, maybe you might be right, but I don't listen to him, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me what happens with him.
I didn't notice until now that like Memphis is a really gatekeepy city, and if you're a rapper, you gotta sign to Dolph or you gotta sign to Gotti. Pooh Shiesty didn't do neither and still blew up, and he's the first person to do that in like a decade. So,
I mean, he's still signing somebody though. I mean, I understand it's not one of those two people, but
nigga signed to Gucci, so
yeah,
same shit. Gucci is the main person that like put mad niggas on, so. That's an easy come up because niggas fuck with Gucci. Opinion.
Yeah,
clearly.
Go to the source.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the source.
But I mean, he said since we're on music and then talked about Pooh Shiesty, but I don't give a fuck about that. But are y'all excited for Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars?
For sure.
I
don't know about the Bruno Mars part of it, but
so I'm about to say let me be 100%. I'm not as excited as everybody else.
It's just the Bruno Mars
sounds
part.
amazing.
Like
Anderson .Paak definitely finna get his first #1 record.
Y'all think it's gonna be disco?
I'm more excited about
that's what Bruno Mars been trying to do lately. That disco.
But that's what I'm saying. I'd be more excited for what Anderson .Paak could do for Bruno Mars and what Bruno Mars could do for Anderson .Paak. Like,
we'll see. I don't know. I'm pretty traumatized from Bruno Mars because when I was working in food service, they played that nigga every fucking 2 hours, and I was tired of it, bro. After that, I couldn't really fuck with Bruno Mars.
Yeah, no, they wore that whole album out, but that just shows like how good Bruno is, though. Like that was a great album. That's why they wore it out so long. Like,
yeah. I feel like Anderson .Paak is gonna make Bruno Mars' music better, and Bruno Mars is gonna bring that hit factor.
His like in his beginning, like I like Talking to the Moon and
Catch a Grenade and shit.
No, I didn't like that song because that one part where he was like, when we were kissing and you had your eyes wide open, and I'm like, nigga, how you know if your eyes wasn't wide open? That was just stupid to me. Like, how the fuck you know her eyes wasn't open if your eyes wasn't open too? So that shit was just stupid. But I mean, I was a kid.
I do feel like it's definitely gonna be a great album because it's gonna be the musical factor of Anderson .Paak, but Bruno Mars is gonna make it a hit. So
we'll see.
We shall see. Like I said, I'm not as excited as everybody else is, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna listen, but I don't have super high hopes. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. More so.
It's like putting Drake on a fucking Alchemist beat or some shit.
Nah, that's mad different. Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars are like both musical. It makes sense. Like,
yeah.
The pairing makes sense.
Anderson .Paak, he know what the fuck he's doing, and Bruno Mars knows what he's doing. It's just a combo that I wasn't expecting, but I don't think it's gonna be bad. It's just gonna be It's either gonna be or it's gonna be amazing, I guess. I don't know, you know.
Yeah, of course, it's not gonna miss completely. It's never gonna be trash. But you're right, like you said, it's gonna be or it's gonna be amazing.
I think it's gonna be 2 or 3 bangers on there, and the rest is gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
Depending on how long they make the album, because that shit might be like 7 songs.
Oh yeah. Speaking of collabs, Bryson Tiller and Chris Brown are hinting at a collab. Maybe not an album, but a song.
As many niggas who've been fumbling Chris Brown features lately. I'll wait.
You know who doesn't
I don't think Bryson could do it.
Chris Brown feature? Fucking Seven Streeter. And Seven Streeter has low-key been dropping songs. And they have been bangers.
I haven't been seeing them on Apple Music.
I haven't seen them.
I know. I haven't been seeing them either, but I've been listening to Apple the playlist that they be making for me, and they've been adding Seven Streeter, and they're like her new songs, and she's like with Timbaland and shit like that, and their songs actually be like hitting. Like she's really been dropping some shit, and nobody been saying nothing, but she been dropping some shit.
I heard the one with Chris Brown. I didn't really care for it. It wasn't a fumble, but
I like Seven.
The one with Chris Brown, the one with Seven. Was it Seven, Chris, and Young Thug? I think it was.
I don't know. I think
I just looked at it.
I didn't like the rapper. I liked Chris Brown and Seven Streeter. It was Guilty, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yep. Chris Brown.
I didn't like the rapper, but I did like Chris Brown and Seven's part, and I kind of like the sample. But it's that's a very overused sample.
Yeah.
I don't think A$AP Ferg should be anywhere near R&B song.
But the Timbaland song, listen to the Timbaland song. I can't remember the name of it, but that one's a good song.
I think I may have come across that one. But yeah, no, I like Seven. Seven is dope. Seven is super dope.
Yeah, she like disappeared for a very long time, but now she's back. So I mean, hey,
her last album was pretty dope. Oh, do y'all feel like T.I. is gonna take some people down with him, drugging women and sexually assaulting multiple women?
Didn't we mention that on a previous episode like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
when the news first broke.
Yeah, I'm giving a briefing though, but yeah, y'all take over this shit. You threw me off my train of thought. God damn.
I guess they're trying to clean it up. I don't know why. Like everybody just stopped talking about it for a long time, but then all of a sudden it just came up again. But I guess they're still trying to deny it. But I mean, come on, bro. 30 people, 30 bitches.
Yeah, everybody ain't lying, bro.
That's too many.
But why does everybody think they gonna snitch on somebody? Like,
because they might. Because T.I. is a snitch.
Yeah, definitely a snitch, bro.
I guess
T.I. is a snitch.
I guess.
Then they catch that nigga on camera snitching, bro. He's literally on camera snitching. So
ain't no way you can call with all them guns. I got a year and a day, bro.
Yeah, because it was Matt, bro. T.I.'s a snitch. So yeah, they probably gonna take some.
Okay.
Both of them.
On those bases,
T.I. and Tiny's probably both gonna take some motherfuckers down. Because
I was trying to figure out where that was coming from, but I forgot about all that shit.
Pray prayers for Meek Mill because we heard, they said that he was out there with them niggas in Atlanta when that shit.
Damn, Meek name got caught up in it, bro. This nigga can't catch a break.
If Meek caught up in that shit, bro, that might be it for him. It might be a wrap.
Wow.
Yeah, because niggas ain't gonna let me live through that one. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah. He'd caught too many L's. That'll be the straw that broke the camel's back and shit.
Wow. Yeah, Meek, you got to just go in the house. Just go in the house and release music from the house. Record Instagram videos of you in the house recording music, and then just put music out so niggas know you ain't
be doing shit.
You ain't in nobody business but your own.
Meek need to be going to visit some prisons and shit so he can make a prison reform album and stay out the way. That's what he need to be doing.
Please
drop DC5, nigga.
That nigga said Meek started the prison reform and then it didn't do anything else after that.
That man got his charges dropped and didn't do shit else.
I ain't see about that shit. He just announced this shit and then that was the end of it.
He got his charges dropped and didn't give a fuck no more.
Signed a brand influencer deal for prison reform real quick. It was a little 3-month contract. Hey, you're gonna get out and you're gonna be the face of prison reform for 3 months. You're gonna help Jay-Z launch this organization. You're gonna help Robert Kraft look good.
That nigga didn't That's fucking crazy. It's crazy, yo. That nigga Robert Kraft really got away with the fucking getting the happy endings at the fucking massage bar.
Nasty
ass. You see this shit that white people can get away with, bro? Oh my god. Damn. Nike, bro. I'm sorry, bro. She definitely knew her son was stealing from her that whole time. Get the fuck out of here.
I read this story. So she told Nike 3 years ago that her son was starting a shoe reselling business. I don't know what all she told them, but whatever she told them at the time, they told her it was cool. And now she's resigning. So something don't add up. At some point between 2018 and now, something changed where what she was doing wasn't okay. And I'm pretty sure it was at the point that nigga started using her credit card. Her corporate credit card at that.
I got a theory, but I'm gonna do it on the next really one. Get away with any fucking thing because that a black person would have never been able to do some shit like that.
That's king finesse. Bro,
her son had mad fucking sneakers, bro. Oh my god,
he almost ran up 200,000 on a credit card for shoes.
God damn.
That's robbery right there.
My goodness.
Scam these corporate scammers, bro.
I'm sorry. I send my Nike's own money. I send my own fucking son to jail. You got me fucked up. You fucking that's a bastard right there.
Bro, if I charge $5 on my mama credit card, she gonna whoop my ass. I can only imagine if I swipe for 200.
This is how I know the streets in the business world is not too different. Them business people be doing some crazy shit. They be doing the same shit them niggas in the streets be doing, except they do it in a cleaner cut way.
Own shoes, bro.
This bitch used to be the vice president of global sales for Nike.
The whole Nike corporation was definitely
trust white women, bro. See, you cannot trust white women. I'm sorry.
They was all.
I know she knew. And her son's a little fucking bastard, bro. Fuck that nigga. That's why I know niggas that was on that SK RNS, whatever the fuck that
the sneakers app. Yeah. Hurt. They got bots and everything.
They know damn well that
bots and a black card.
They know damn well sneakers is cutting Nike a check.
Nike owns the sneakers app. What do you mean?
Or whichever,
ain't no secret. It ain't no secret. That's what I'm saying. He bought the shoes off of an app that Nike owns with a Nike card.
Nike was getting a cut of the profits. I fully believe it.
Nah, that would break them off. Shit, that's why she being asked to resign.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
If Nike was getting broke off, we would have never heard about this. The only reason we're hearing about this because somebody fucked up.
Mm-hmm. But man, did I give a fuck.
Oh, well. And it sounded like it was him.
It was probably her son.
Popping up on Instagram, like nigga want to be Instagram famous all of a sudden. If you don't get your ass in the house and just make this money and be rich and quiet.
Niggas want to get rich and then want the clout that come with it because they ain't got no bitches when they walk in the club.
Well, speaking of the club, might as well talk about Drea's fucking Jocelyn's fucking
Drea's club
retarded ass. Honestly, I think both of them are terrible fucking picks. Jocelyn just doesn't have the look or the acting skills, and Drea, she has the look down pat for sure, but she can't act for shit.
I've never seen
Drea cannot act for shit. I've seen a movie where she was obsessed with some dude, and like she was acting like playing a crazy bitch, and she was terrible. She was a terrible fucking actor, bro. She can't act. So if they're gonna do a remake, which I already don't want them to do, because why? The Player Club is amazing. Why fuck it up?
They gonna cancel
it. There's no nigga that could even ever be like Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac's character. No nigga can play that.
It's gonna get canceled anyway because Ice Cube set the bitch up to get raped in the movie.
Yeah, they definitely not getting that shit off.
You have to put that in a movie. That was one of the biggest plot points. There's no way they could remake it.
But you know how sensitive Twitter is. Like they not finna let that.
So who gives a fuck about Twitter, bro? It's nigga. If it's a remake, but niggas know what happens in the Players Club.
It's like, why?
You can't change the story. That was literally like the biggest moment in the fucking whole movie. Like, what the hell?
Why remake it? Like,
I know I don't want the remake, and I don't. Not at all. If they're gonna do a remake, I definitely don't want to fucking see Drea or Jocelyn. Like, so I don't know why they're arguing.
I saw a clip. I don't remember where it was from, but they were talking to Lisa Ray. It was like Lisa Ray, I believe Gabrielle Union was on. There was like a bunch of women who were talking. And they were asking Lisa Ray about this, and she basically said similar to what you said. Like, Jocelyn don't got she got body, but she don't got the body to be Diamond. She don't
got a
body like Lisa Ray. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I guess the picture that Drea posted was her from Halloween, and like Lisa Ray basically like co-signed. It was like out of those two, she picked Drea over Jocelyn. And I agree.
They gonna pick anybody to
I picked Drea, but she can't fucking act. So.
If they pick anybody to do a remake, they need to do Shorty, who was the light-skinned girl in Pink Valley.
I mean, she already did. I mean, she'd be great for it, but she did Pink Valley already.
I don't.
And I wouldn't say great. I wouldn't say great.
Her little masturbation scene in Pink Valley was kind of sexy. Was kind of sexy. So I'll get that to her.
She was lit.
I wish they would have gave the fine people some sex scenes though. Like we were just getting her little titty ass the gay niggas. Like, come on.
Really thought the security guard in Mississippi was gonna fuck.
And the gay niggas wasn't even cute. Like these two ugly motherfuckers. We gotta watch two ugly niggas fucking. Like, what the fuck? Nobody want to see this shit.
Crazy.
You funny. P Valley was good. I
really thought the security guard in
when are they coming? When is season 2 coming out? They have not announced that shit at all, did they?
You know, COVID fucked everything up for everybody. That was a brand new show, so they probably wasn't even started filming yet. Hopefully coming soon. Biden trying to get everybody vaccinated by May.
They in Mississippi. They not gonna do that. That should take place in Mississippi Delta, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, them niggas is slow out there.
They do need to fix them damn accents though, because them niggas don't sound like that.
Bro, them niggas sound like slaves. That shit gets on my nerves, for real.
In southern Mississippi they do, but like northern Mississippi, like the Delta and shit, them niggas sound like they from Memphis, pretty much.
Y'all finished the 2 episodes of Snowfall, right?
Yeah,
I finished it.
Yeah.
We might as well talk about it now.
Spoiler alert!
Since we're already on TV. Yeah.
I mean, the new episode about to come on, so
you should have watched it. You should have watched it
first
by
2,
now.
You got to miss the 3rd.
Yeah. How y'all feel about it?
This nigga Franklin bullshitting, bro.
I don't think so. I mean, I think he's just doing the best he can. Like
this random bitch came out of nowhere. You met her in the club. Or you met her for real in the club.
She didn't come out of nowhere. She's not
random. Where the fuck she come from?
You weren't paying attention or watching. She know him from the neighborhood. Like, nigga, she connected. Like, come on now. How else would he know to ask her about some other niggas and she random?
Regardless, he shouldn't have been sleeping on the bitch couch. He definitely shouldn't have been doing that shit.
That's gonna come back to bite him. That's gonna come back to bite him for sure. But I mean, he didn't really have nowhere else to go.
She could have backdoored him real quick if she wanted to.
But she don't. She fuck with him. That's about to be his
right. That's about to be his bottom bitch. Yeah. She's replacing fucking.
But Franklin.
Y'all think she gonna snitch?
Who later on?
Mel.
Like this whole
light-skinned shorty?
Mel.
Yeah, Mel.
Definitely.
I think she's gonna snitch too.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think El Chapo's wife is gonna snitch?
Nah.
Didn't they say she was gonna snitch? No.
I think they did say that she was gonna snitch.
I didn't see nothing that said that, but I think she's solid.
She's still in Mexico.
I don't know, because I mean, she didn't snitch when he went to jail, but now she's about to risk going to jail, and she got 2 daughters, nigga, and they said they're gonna off there the whole family. But I mean, you can't really escape the fucking cartel, my nigga. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be
this
scared.
Ain't snitching on some random nigga.
Like, this is El Chapo. Like, them niggas might really go search for her ass. Yeah, but I mean, if El Chapo really love her, he'll tell them niggas like, "Yo, just let her go with my daughters." Like, ain't them his daughters? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Shit.
Nah, she ain't gonna fold.
She's fucked though. She's fucked. She ain't gonna
fold. She gonna hold it down.
Why did they get her involved after this nigga went to jail? Like, girl, you could have just lived off of just being his wife for the rest.
She probably got herself involved on some Tasha off power shit.
For real.
Tasha was fucking annoying with that shit, yo.
The whole shit happened because of her.
I can't believe she was shocked that this nigga Jamie cheated on her when you was literally pushing him away And you know what's crazy? Like everybody was just so all the bitches was mad at Jamie, but Tasha was the one playing with her fucking pussy in the very first fucking episode. Very first fucking episode for the driver. Like, come on.
Driver.
And then get mad at fucking everybody mad at Jamie.
Yeah, Benson some.
The whole shit happened because of her, bro, my nigga. Because like, if you think about it, at the beginning, he wanted to get out the game. He like, hey, I got my club popping. I'm finna get out the game. She like, no, you don't need.
I remember the first time I watched it, and she saw the she looked at the receipt and was disgusted. I'm like, bitch, that's a lot of money. Like, yeah, Tasha was wild as fuck, bro.
It was so funny when she had to go to jail. She took that wig off. I was like, oh yeah, your ass gonna be just like everybody else now.
Sit your bougie ass down. Straight backs for a whole season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sit your bougie ass down in this jail cell real quick. Humble you. First taste is murder one.
But speaking of being like everybody else, do y'all think Twitter about to take over?
They're gonna take over
because they're taking shit from space. Everybody.
They're gonna take over OnlyFans, I think, but they're not gonna take over.
Yeah, they're about Twitter about to build out that little lost people, all the lost porn people from Tumblr. They're about to stumble on into Twitter and find their way on over behind that paywall. Going to get it popping on that side. Like Trail said, the OnlyFans people too. They definitely gonna be over there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because Twitter. I mean, Twitter steals a lot of shit, but they don't integrate it very well.
They don't. It's bare bones.
Like Fleets, there's dog shit. Like they do the bare minimum. Like they try to integrate all this shit, but then they do the bare minimum for the shit that they're trying to integrate, and it just doesn't work out. So it's just like a feature that they gave us, but nobody fucking gives a shit about it.
I mean, and they don't really have to, because they're one of the only platforms that still runs on tech. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, yeah, you can put pictures and videos, but for the most part, we on Twitter. People who are on Twitter are on there reading.
But all day. Now that Twitter is doing this paywall shit, y'all think we shouldn't invest in it? Because it's only at $50 right now. So I feel like that the price
Twitter ain't going nowhere. Twitter ain't going nowhere. So the price
might shoot up with them doing that little paywall shit.
That's going to increase revenue. And they don't have to charge nobody to be on the app. You still talk to all your friends for free, and then it'll probably be, celebrity tweets behind the paywall.
Niggas that want to just pay you like extra money to see some extra shit.
It's gonna be porn,
there's a lot of it is going to do that. A lot of
I can see celebrities putting their tweets behind the paywall. Like, you got to pay to see niggas tweet their shit now.
I'm not paying to see no celebrity tweet. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Celebrities have the worst tweets. It's the regular niggas that make Twitter fun.
Not every broke Twitter honey gonna throw a nude up whenever they need $50.
Right.
They gonna get it.
They gonna post it with a sticker and say "Join become my super fan to see this." Do all that shit, and then there's gonna be a nigga in the comments that's gonna post that shit, and the Twitter don't let you delete that shit. So you're gonna be asked out anyway. Because niggas do that shit.
I do like Twitter's version of Spaces. I think they're about to give Clubhouse some real competition with that.
I can see them sometimes, but I can't start one. So that's
because imagine being able to like be in a conversation on Twitter or somebody tweet about some shit, and then from the tweet you can jump straight into a room with niggas talking about it. Without having to like keep responding back and forth to a motherfucker on the tweet. You can just hop in and hear the conversation about.
Oh, they do that? That's what they're doing?
I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but I can foresee that being something that would be like, because it's already like people do that now with Clubhouse and Twitter. You sit in a Clubhouse room, you hear some shit, and then you come tweet about it. So imagine if you could do all of that and be on the same app, which is basically what Spaces is going to be. Or you see a tweet and then you start a room based on that tweet and then tell everybody to come to you,
Yeah.
So You are right. I would not a bad recommendation to throw some money at Twitter and see what you do. Especially at $50.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Speaking of Clubhouse and shit, y'all seen was y'all in the Give White Men a Chance room? Because I wasn't. I just saw it trending on Twitter.
I wasn't. By the time I realized where it was coming from,
Clubhouse
I don't think the room was
it got
open
weird.
anymore.
Because a bunch of people just started I just started seeing a bunch of moan rooms, and I'm like, all right, it's enough of this app.
I think they chilled on all that. I don't be seeing those no more.
Yeah, the fucking Clubhouse probably got rid of that shit because they were like, this is not what the fuck this app is for. And I can't believe niggas got a voice chatting app and decided to get on there and do that. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? You're a grown ass man.
Can't believe Lakeith Stanfield was on that bitch moaning, bro. Then he tried to cop
I know. What's wrong with that nigga, bro? You are rich. Go play some golf.
I don't care if it was a recording. I don't care if you had your homeboy moan. I don't care if somebody else stole your phone and moan. Why the fuck are you on Clubhouse in the moan room in the first place?
Yeah. That was really
that nigga's weird too. I see him being exactly. I think his personality is exactly the way it is in Atlanta.
He's starting to lose points out here in these streets.
I see him being that exact person.
All the women was in love with this nigga 3 months ago.
Yeah, he's one of the main characters.
He is?
Yeah.
Yes.
I only watched the first season.
And he all over the first season.
Really?
Yeah.
I only remember Childish Gambino the fat nigga.
The episode where he took Childish Gambino to go get the dog and the sword and all that shit.
I haven't watched Atlanta since
I forget the nigga's name in the show, but he Paperboy's homeboy.
I haven't watched it since I was in high school, so I don't really remember, honestly.
That nigga's funny in Atlanta though. That man asked his dad, can he measure his tree?
Atlanta was funny, but I mean, when I got to that second season, it was like weird to me. So
Atlanta was hilarious.
Season 2 was kind of weird. I didn't like that episode with that fake Michael Jackson nigga.
That shit was weird. That shit was weird. But the episode where they went to jail is still hands down one of my favorite episodes.
That shit.
That's really how lockup is in Atlanta, bro. That shit is hilarious.
That shit was funny as shit. So I will give the end of and that nigga was in a fucking restaurant and his he didn't have enough money to pay for it. That shit was funny as hell too. That nigga was really a broke. Childish Gambino was really a broke ass nigga in that shit, bro.
Yeah, why didn't you order some off the dollar menu? Happy Meals is more expensive than that.
Nigga, it was like their anniversary or something, and he wanted to take her out, but he was broke as shit. So they was at the restaurant, and then after they left the restaurant, that nigga called and said, "Yeah, my shit got stolen." I'm like, yeah, that's some shit that you would really do as a broke motherfucker, bro.
That's a different type of broke, my nigga.
I have never. Hey,
shout out to Zazie Beetz. She's a great actress, and she fine as hell too.
Who? She was pretty good in that.
Zazie Beetz, the one who plays Childish Gambino baby mama, and she's Domino in Death Note. Not Death Note, Deadpool too.
Oh, she was in Deadpool.
I liked her in Deadpool. She's a decent actor. But speaking of good actors, congrats to Andra Day. Andra Day. She won the Golden Globe for the United States versus Billie Holiday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all watch it?
I saw the preview for it.
I know the story of Billie Holiday already, so I was gonna wait to watch it with my girl and shit, but my girl taking too long, so I did
watch it. It's all right. She was a good actor, and Trevante Rhodes was just fine as fuck. It was all right. But I was watching it with my aunt, and she said that Lady Sings the Blues was a lot more detailed than this one was. That one was with Diana Ross, yeah. So she said that one was a lot more detailed, and I feel like she's right because some of it was the way that the story was told. I understood, like, okay, the perception they were trying to get, but it was just like you could have the transitions could have did it a little better because some shit it was just like okay, it was like they were rushing it. I feel like they rushed it a lot, but it was still a good movie. Like I still liked it. They had some good scenes.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of shit like that, instead of making it a movie, they should make a limited series out of it, like a little The Night Of type shit. Like give me one season, about 6, 7, 8 episodes, and I'll watch that.
Oh, but I do want to speak about Billie Holiday because honestly, I didn't know shit about her. I literally just watched the movie because they was like, oh, my man's got a sex scene. And I'm like, oh, I want to see the sex scene, so I just put the shit on.
Look at me knowing some music shit that y'all don't know.
I mean, I knew Strange Fruit, but I didn't know like her life because she went through a lot of shit. Like her shit was down bad for a while. Like her
didn't even know the Billie
whole life, and if that's just some sad shit.
I didn't even know the Billie Holiday Strange Fruit song. I knew the Nina Simone one.
I only knew Strange Fruit, but everything else I didn't really know because I don't really listen to a lot of blues, honestly.
My granddad used to play a lot of blues in the crib. I would hear Billie Holiday.
My grandma was only she was born in 1958, so she was more so the phase where it was like the Temptations and Isley Brothers and shit like that. So she wasn't really big on blues.
Do want to point out this Women's Appreciation Month. Glad we got to Andra Day. First Black woman to win Golden Globe actually since Whoopi Goldberg for Color Purple. So it's been quite a long time, like 35 years.
Damn. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I still never seen The Color Purple. That movie
they be
too long,
playing us.
Yeah.
I never watched it either. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've seen parts, but I was never really interested to watch it because I don't like movies with ugly main characters, and Whoopi Goldberg and that man was just ugh.
I remember seeing it on TV back when I had cable. I remember seeing it like on BET or some shit, and then I saw that it was 3+ hours, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, it's a super long movie.
Bro, did y'all see that shit? The fucking person who wrote the book is like was a black woman, but she was like married to a white man, and she hated black people. That's why she made the black man like the villain instead. Even though it was like set in 1900, and it's a bunch of fucking white people who were the villain. It was just a bunch of black niggas that was the villains. So we should even support The Color Purple.
I fucks with
it. We don't have to watch it, Kyrie.
Fuck that movie.
I watched Roots though. With speaking of finding out shit, they discontinued publication of 6 Dr. Seuss books because of racist illustrations and images.
Which books was it?
What were the racist illustrations though?
So it wasn't many like popular books. So it's not like the greatest hits. None of those are discontinued. It was something like the off-brand ones. There's one about a zoo that has like it's just basically 2 barefoot African people. There's one with a Chinese person with the pointed hat and chopsticks. Like it's little microaggressions. I get it, what the fuck is pulling books gonna do? Like
right.
The education system should be reformed before we start trying to get rid of.
Y'all already gave that nigga mad fucking years of the youth, all the youth, and I didn't know who the fuck really even liked Dr. Seuss like that.
Sure, Dr. Seuss was born in 1904. I'm sure he used nigger in regular conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Should we edit that? Should that be bleep? Should we say nigger on the podcast? I mean, black.
I'm black. I'm allowed to say nigger. Yeah, we black. We allowed to say nigger.
I don't know.
They do need to stop making.
Etiquette, but
they need to stop making Dr. Seuss movies. I was cool after the Grinch and Cat in the Hat. I don't want to see no more Grinch movies.
What else are they making?
Dr. Seuss. They made a Whoville movie at some point. It was a bunch of shit.
Horton Hears a Who.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Horton was. Yeah, I could have done without Horton.
Yeah, bro. Like,
they did. Didn't they do the Lorax too?
I think so.
Yeah.
All that shit was ass.
And I don't even get why the fuck do white people fuck with Dr. Seuss so much? That nigga literally didn't do anything but rhyme fucking weird words together in a fucking he was stupid ass story.
He did great. He's the number 1 white MC. They don't rank him on the list.
White people
make nobody's list.
Bigging up they read their mediocre ass. Like Shakespeare, them stories was not that fucking good, my nigga. Like
Shakespeare the hospital.
Fucking good.
It was crazy. The motherfucker, the school. I remember in 2nd grade, I had a white teacher, and that bitch really brought some green eggs and ham to school for us to eat.
We made it. I made them.
They made us do that
like
too.
1st grade.
They did that for us too. Like, bitch, I'm not eating this shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't eat pork, nigga. Like, what the fuck is that?
Man. Hey, get this green shit away from me, motherfucker.
For real, bro. Oh my God. Yo, y'all remember when you was in school? Yo, did they make you, if you ain't paid for the fucking pizza party, did they make you leave the classroom?
Damn, yeah, they had a separate class for all the kids who didn't pay. Yeah,
bro, that's mad disrespectful.
And y'all got the bullshit school lunch. You got to
that's fucked up.
It really ain't even worth it for real because
they be giving you them little ass slices anyway. But I paid.
Yeah, I was about to say,
really fucked up that they was like separating niggas just because they was poor. Like, damn, bro, like that's really
we can't have y'all around here watching niggas feast on pizza while you got the bullshit from the cafeteria.
They give a nigga a quarter slice of pizza, 2 Oreos, and a Fruit Loop, and think that's some good shit.
My mom used to pack my lunch on those days. I used to pay for the pizza and have my lunch packed, so I have extra food. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah,
I'm about to eat today.
For real,
pizza and a sandwich.
Them dad pizza parties wasn't even worth it. I liked when I like the parties where the whole class planned it and everybody brought their own shit in.
Yeah,
those was the good ones.
Because then you got with your friends and your friends' parents got with your parents and they went in. Yeah.
My family was cheap and shit though. we brought Rotel every time.
You told us this.
I
remember
that was
that.
It.
Bruh, I fucking scraped this shit out of my leg the other day, and this shit really is still stinging. I'm tired.
What? Action sports?
No, I was I was being a fat fucking bitch, right? And I was I was excited to go get my food out the restaurant that I was going to pick my food up from, and I scraped my leg against my license plate, and that shit scraped the shit out of my leg because I was like I guess I just was walking so fast that it was just took the smooth skin off, and that shit hurt. I was ready to cry. That shit was really fucking painful.
Shit happened to me. That shit happened to me one time too. I was riding on the handlebars of a bike, and the nigga hit a speed bump.
Oh my God, y'all ever really got fucked up?
My fucking leg hit the tire.
Oh yeah, leg. Yeah, I got a scar on my shoulder from a bike accident.
Bro, I
my leg hit the tire and shit, and the way the tire was spinning, it took the skin off of my leg.
I remember one time I was trying to learn how to ride a bike, but I didn't know how to ride a bike like that. So a speed bump was coming up, and I'm like, how do you stop the bike? Because I didn't know how to get over this fucking speed bump, and I didn't stop. So I hit the speed bump, and that shit flipped over, bro. And I was like, bro, I'm never riding a bike ever fucking again. And I ain't ride a bike for like 2 years after that shit, bro. So that shit fucked me up.
That was the last time I rode on somebody's handlebars. I'm too big to do that shit now anyway. But
yeah, bro, that was me. That's where I got this from. I jumped off somebody's pegs on the back when the nigga was going too fast. My feet couldn't catch up with the ground, and next thing I knew, my face and my shoulder was sliding on the street.
Damn.
Damn.
That shit was bad.
I know that shit
bad. Nigga picked me up off the ground. We walked to his house. I told him to call my mom. He said, "Nah, let me get GoldenEye first and play a couple games." I sat on the bed crying for 20 minutes while this nigga played games of GoldenEye before he called my mama.
Nigga, I remember when my mom got me a fucking electric scooter for my birthday. I was riding that shit around the neighborhood, and I couldn't turn, and that shit hit a curb, and I did a whole fucking 360 flip off that shit, and I sat on the ground crying for 5 fucking minutes before I even got myself up and situated. But bro, that shit like that really do fucking pain you, bro. Like I was like 6. And my ass was hurt, nigga. My ass was going through
young bones.
I miss being young. That shit was fun. Sneaking in pools. You ever just go sneak to an apartment complex you don't live in, like 10 deep, and just go smack the pool back to back and shit?
Nah, I always knew somebody with a pool.
That shit.
I always had a house to go to with a pool.
Nah, we ain't had that. We had to sneak in apartment complexes.
I ain't had that privilege.
Getting chased by security.
We did have a community pool when I was like 10 to like 12, I think. So that was all right, but they closed at like 9. But we used to sneak over to that bitch and like walk on a tarp Yo, niggas just should be doing like dumb shit for no reason. Like,
oh yeah, y'all be having the cover pools and
climbing
shit.
over a fence to just walk on a tarp for nothing.
Crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I love about my city, bro. We hit pools like no other, my nigga.
Y'all proud of that? That's what y'all hang your hat on? So when I come to Memphis, nigga. I should ask about pools when I come to Memphis?
No, that's just one of the little things that I love doing growing up. You ain't never sliced the pool with like 10 niggas back to back? You ain't never did that? Just made a train and just jump in the pool back to back together?
No, nigga.
That shit fun, nigga. Y'all ain't living life.
I
mean, I wasn't when we was in the pool, nigga. We was in the pool. Like, I'm not about to just jump in with a bunch of niggas. That's weird.
Y'all niggas snuck in somewhere to jump in the pool and get wet. And like, what accomplished what?
Wasn't no bitches there. Look at these corny.
he said 10 of your niggas.
There wasn't no bitches there. These niggas in there jumping in the pool.
Yeah, I go slice that. You don't understand how hot it get in Memphis. It'd be humid as a motherfucker.
Like, I grew up in the desert. I know how.
We're gonna go slice that hoe. We're gonna go slice this pool real quick.
Nah. Do the weirdest shit.
I was a sheltered child.
I'm definitely slicing the ocean when I get to LA. Nigga. I'm definitely taking all my Memphis niggas to the beach and we finna slice the ocean when we get to LA.
Have fun with that. 100%. Salt water all in your mouth.
Is the water nasty out there in California? Because I know Atlantic City water is nasty.
Water is fucking disgusting. Salty as hell.
So by
I mean, obviously the water. I mean, like, is it like dusty looking? Like, you know, is it got a little blue tint or is just gray?
Oh no. Yeah, no, we got blue water over here. Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that gray and green shit. I know the Atlantic is kind of ugly in certain places.
Atlantic City, that shit is just ugh. I'll be like, I can't believe
I went to Little Rock, Arkansas, and the water was brown. You had to let the water run for like 10 seconds before the water would turn clear. That shit was so ghetto. That's why I'm never going back to Arkansas.
I hate that you can't drink the if I was to go to Mexico, which I do want to go one day, that you can't I couldn't drink the water. Like, it's mad weird.
Yeah. I said, well, Mexico, different story, but places like Middle America, like, there's a reason they water so shit. I ain't near no fucking water sources. Flat land, ain't no mountains close to get no fresh water from, and if it is, that shit got to travel hella far. I'd rather be on the coast. We got access to at least ocean water. We can fucking filter 1,000,001 times and then get it to people to drink.
Yeah, I gotta always live by a body source of water. That's why the water in my hometown was so lit. It's right there on the Mississippi River, so we getting some good water over there.
That's where it's at. That is where it's at. But you want to get to the question of the week real quick?
Before we do that, I don't really get it. So can you explain it better to me?
Explain what?
The question of the week.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was randomly looking up questions. But yeah, so say you like, well, not say. So you got a partner who's always like cracking jokes, but like jokes at your expense. So like, it could be any joke. It could be light jokes. It could be jokes about shit you don't really want nobody to know about. Just like always cracking jokes at your expense when y'all around other people. And like at first you notice it because it's like maybe your partner just uncomfortable, like around people. So you get it at first, like, yeah, that's what people make jokes. But then they get to the point where like you always the butt of the joke. Your partner always cracking jokes. Do you feel away and do you say something about it or do you leave? Like,
even if you're uncomfortable, why is cracking jokes on me trying to make is the way that you should make you feel uncomfortable? That's a no from the jump.
That shit corny, my dude.
And I'm fine. I roast my niggas. So you can roast me. I'm cool with that. If it's shit that I don't want people to know, you better not say nothing.
Yeah. I mean, if you're roasting
it don't even got to be that serious. I'm just saying like excessive roasting. Like I know people roast each other, but if it's like anytime y'all around each other, like they make it a point to start roasting you.
Nah, if you make it a point to roast me every time we around people, then it's a no because what am I sit around and because I'm a roast back. So what am I sit around and have to spend the whole time roasting a nigga because you don't know how to act around other people? That's stupid as hell.
Yeah, you do that shit. I'm gonna feel like
you killing the vibe.
I'm gonna feel like you trying to put me down to make yourself look better. That's what I'm gonna feel like you trying to do, and then we gotta have.
Yeah, and I don't like shit like that. That shit is so insecure, and I can't do insecure people. Could y'all date somebody that's insecure?
Nah, but I've seen like, have y'all ever seen that though? Like, because when I saw the question at first, I read it and I was like, that shit is whack. Nobody's like that. And then I thought about it and I was like, wait, I've seen couples like that where it's just like one person in the couple is always like cracking jokes or like being funny at their partner's expense. Like, say like, you know, like if it's like, say it's a girl that don't cook for a guy or something like that, or like he always finding a way to crack a joke or bring up the fact that she don't cook.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
When I see shit like that, I usually assume it's because they're like being petty because like they got an argument or something. But if you just doing that on a regular basis, like what's wrong with you?
Some type of insecurities is like I can't deal with like insecurities like too much in relationships because I know I got a lot of female friends, like all of them smoke weed, so I can't be like, hey, I'm finna go match with so and so, and you got a problem with it just because she a female. Like, nigga, ain't nobody trying to fuck this girl. We finna smoke a weed, finna have some good time. I'm finna come back to the house.
See, that's not always an insecurity. Though. You can't cut case by case basis. I'm not saying it can never be an insecurity, but like,
I mean, for me, if you're my girl, you're gonna be around my friends at some point, male or female, and you're gonna know you're gonna see us interact.
But is it like, okay, is it my friends or is it your friend?
You talking about for the question or what I was talking about?
I'm talking about for the question.
Oh,
it could be either or. Does it matter?
Don't talk about me in front of your friends, motherfucker. I don't know these motherfuckers. Don't fucking do that. You could. I guess it'd be cool if it's my friends, because like, all right, they know me, like they know all this shit that you probably roasted me about. I probably said it to them, but at one point, but your friends, they don't fucking know me.
So if it's your friends, you wouldn't, even if it was excessive, it wouldn't really be like, you wouldn't trip too much, or you just wouldn't trip as much if it was.
It depends. It just depends on the level of roasting or how far they're taking it. Because if it's because I don't care about roasting, like that's just some shit that's just. I'm from Jersey, nigga. That's some shit that's just regular to me. Like niggas love. So love to do that.
So I guess kind of like what Trail was saying. Like it's roasting from like a aggressive place. Like it's like you said, like an argument, but it's something that's lingering for them. So like if it's I
don't like microaggression. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, if you want to say something, say it with your chest. Like, don't try to act like you're not upset. I hate that shit so much. Like, don't try to act like you're not upset. Just fucking say it. And why wasting time?
What if that's their way of letting it out because they don't care enough to talk about it, but they rather just like let it out?
Can't be together.
You're a childish. You obviously care. Okay. You obviously care enough because you care enough
to make jokes
to try to make me mad that you're mad. So obviously you should talk. If you care enough that much, you should.
I'm a Southern nigga to the core, and I wear my emotions on my sleeve and shit. So I get mad when that shit not reciprocated. Like if you got some shit to say, like say that shit. Say
right. The microaggression shit is just so annoying and a waste of time. And you're just annoying. You make me not want to talk to your ass. Honestly, because I hate shit like that.
I agree. I'm just playing devil's advocate
because I can't deal with that shit in a relationship. Because if it's one of my homies, we might have to shoot a fair one behind that.
Oh, the micro, yeah. Yeah. You got something to say it.
Yeah.
I know almost been in fights with niggas a couple times. So I'm like, nigga, you could have said something. Like there's plenty of space and opportunity for you to open your mouth. You grown.
I was when I was getting my hair done, I was watching Jenny in Georgia. I don't really recommend it. It's okay, I guess. It's not for y'all. I wouldn't recommend to anybody that's listening to this either because it's just like a show. But it brought up a conversation. Would y'all be mad if like your friend wanted to date your sister?
Depends on which friend it is. Well, no, crazy. I got a problem with it regardless because my sister's fucking 9, but But if
she was the same age as you, but like
if my sister was my age, if it was the right friend, if it was the friend who in school and got the right shit going, then I don't mind. But if it's my homie who I know got a bunch of hoes and shit, and I'm like, nah, my nigga, you not finna.
It's funny. I would say yes, I'd have a problem with it, but I've been the nigga who has dated one of my friend's sisters before. But I still have a problem with it.
Yeah, sometimes niggas' sisters is bad, bro. I mean,
it happened twice.
Yeah, you ain't shit. I mean, I don't know. I've
dated bitches that then got cool with their brothers after the fact.
I don't think that counts. So that's after the fact.
Yeah, that's not really count. It's more so like, yo, I'm your friend, and
yeah, I'm your friend, not your sibling.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't do it myself, but like if it was the right friend, like if I knew that friend had a good head on his shoulders and shit, I'd be like, I don't mind, go ahead.
Yeah, intentions matter. If my homeboy come to me before,
yeah, but what if it was like a homeboy from like that you knew, not you, Kyrie, because you said your sister's 9, so that would be pedophilia. But Blacko, I'm pretty sure you got sisters. That's all right. So if it was a homeboy that like was around your sisters like your whole life, because the conversation was she's a sister to me, so she should be like a sister to you. So it would be weird. It would be weird if you dated her. So do you feel that way, or you just wouldn't give a fuck if if one of your homeboys that you knew for a while dated your sister?
It would honestly depend on the context. Like, but in general, I'll just say like just knee-jerk reaction for the sake of the podcast and the question. Like, nah, I wouldn't be cool with it. Like, I wouldn't, like, knowing me, like that wouldn't fly. Like, I'd try to understand, but I wouldn't be able to wrap my head around it. Couldn't fuck with it. I'd understand it, but I couldn't fuck with it. I couldn't fuck with it. Because I feel like I was lied to the whole time. Like you could have just kept it 100 and like when we was young said you liked my sister. Like you didn't say nothing. I feel like I was lied to. I couldn't rock with it. If we knew each other since childhood, like you've been around, like you should have said something when you knew. When you knew. Otherwise, yeah, you ain't the homie.
Yeah, you've been plotting. But what if he wasn't plotting? He just ain't realized it till like it just happened.
Maybe she glowed up or something.
I mean, you gotta once you know, you gotta come and kick it to me real. Be like, hey, bro.
Be like, hey, your sister looking all right, my nigga.
Now, if my sister gotta come and kick it to me,
nah, that's get some shit to get you beat up, yeah.
Oh yeah, now I'm swinging. Yeah, we shooting the one.
That's some shit that'll get you beat up, nigga. Don't ever come to me and say, yo, your sister looking all right. That's some weird shit.
I'm like, oh, all right. Bet.
Man, get punched right in his teeth.
Teeth? Nah.
Yeah, you do gotta fuck a nigga up if he come to you talking like that. That's mad reckless.
Yeah.
I ended up beating a nigga up because he said he was gonna fuck my sister. Granted, he know my sister was a child, but still had to beat his ass behind it.
Niggas always just be saying random ass disrespectful shit, and they be trying to make it seem like it's a joke. Like, nah, nigga, don't say that type of shit. Like, what the fuck?
Don't play. You never know what niggas take serious. Fuck with the wrong one.
Yeah. Motherfuckers be on some bullshit.
But you ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, appreciate y'all for tuning in. This has been another episode of Kushy Konvos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to smoke some, rate us 5 stars. Am I forgetting anything else, Joe?
No, that's it.
Yeah. All right, bet.
Once again, follow me on Twitter at T-Money from the M. That's T-Money FRMEAM.
Follow you can follow us, not him,
at Kushy Konvos.
On Instagram and Twitter at Kushy Konvos. Email any topic suggestions. Anybody who wants to be involved for the 420 special. Anybody who wants to be featured at the intro and outro for our YouTube video. That'll be coming soon. Hit us up at kushykonvos@gmail.com. As always, and until next time, keep it cushy. Kushy Konvos.
Wasn't feeling it at first, but now I'm sure. Everything you're saying just makes me want more. Is I read your birth chart, you're a Capricorn. Got a Libra rising, so I know you're torn. I just want you for tonight. Tell me, baby, is that alright? Things ain't gotta make sense tonight. Just know that I'ma take you for a ride. Alright.
Kushy Konvos.